So I think there's a more gradual, incremental approach that I've suggested that I think has less of a risk of the downside.
I think so. I'm going to throw something else at you. And thank you so much for participating in the conversation because I think viewers are tired of the safe questions and, people want to see the debate, the discussion, the conversation. And the beauty I find, at least with conservatives, is we can have that and we're still going to be friends at the end of the day. Like nobody has to get mad. We can agree to disagree on things, but at least the discussion is had, which, triggers, I think, questions in other people's minds that allow them to then decide for themselves what side of this fence that they sit on. So thank you so much for participating this morning, because none of this is scripted, folks. This is off the cuff. And as a matter of fact, the questions I had highlighted, I don't think I've asked. I started with one. We've kind of taken on a life of its own. But so here's the thing, though. We have new immigrants coming into Alberta, not only like from other parts of the world, but from Ontario and BC, who don't always share Alberta's sentiments. And here's my bigger concern. We have seen the biggest government we have ever seen under this supposed conservative government under Danielle Smith, with the biggest budgets. And more money's going to unions through teachers and nurses who typically tend to vote left, not right. I think we move further away from the goalpost just with those two things alone if we don't start behaving like conservatives. And that means we have to reduce, in my opinion, the size of government, and we have to reduce the power of government. We have to give back to the people the power that belongs to them, like educational choice, which I know you're a big advocate of. Health choice is the same thing. Right now, we have a monopoly healthcare system. And, those are things that need to be fixed. And throwing more money at those only makes matters worse. It doesn't actually help the situation. So again, this is coming back to the political will and leadership.